Hello everyone, welcome back for another video. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, this video is brought to you by W Energy Drink, the #1 gaming energy drink in 2022. Check them out at w.gg. Use my promotional code MMM to get 10% off your entire purchase throughout the store. Also, there is a Black Friday sale, 40% off one tub and get another tub free. Make sure you check that out. When you see the triple M's, it's really him. Today's video, we will be discussing major injury update from the horse's mouth himself, Blake Corum. Also, we're going to be discussing visitors that were at the Michigan-Illinois game, including a couple 4-stars and new crystal balls. Also, a 5-star update on one Nicholas Harbor. All that plus more right here. I'm upset. Michigan 8-point underdogs to the other state is disrespect. I'm gonna tell them why I'm mad. I'm mad because the defending, reigning Big Ten champions are 8-point underdogs to the other state. It's the first time Michigan has found themselves in this predicament this season, being the underdog, and it sucks. But you know what? I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because the game is here. We have to play it. It doesn't matter what Vegas says Michigan's odds of winning are, because we got to play that game. Based on last week, neither team was super impressive. I do think Michigan is built specifically to beat this Ohio State team. However, there are some injury concerns on both ends, the most significant probably being on the Michigan end with Blake Corum. But all things being even, I'm going to lean in favor of the good guys in blue, and that's Michigan. Moving on. Major injury update, if you will, out of the horse's mouth, and that's Blake Corum himself. The Detroit News caught up with Blake as he was handing out turkeys in Ypsilanti, Michigan, using his own NIL money, by the way, which is very commendable, and asked him about his knee. He said, quote, "It's good. The knee is good. I'll be fine. I'll be back." Now, granted, there is no timetable, even with what he said there. Obviously, Coach Jim Harbaugh has been playing this thing very close to the vest, as he does most injury news, especially regarding top players. He has been that way since he's been back on campus in Ann Arbor, rather. So his response to media questions during his press briefing, when asked about Blake Corum and other injured players, was simply no update. They asked him how the knee was doing, no update. If Blake would play Saturday, no update. But Blake Corum himself said, the knee is good, I'll be fine, I'll be back. I'm taking that as Blake saying he'll be ready to go Saturday. And I know I am biased. This is my hope. I am being very open with this, right? Full disclosure. I want to take it that way, so I'm taking it that way. It's simple. Blake will be back Saturday because Blake said he'll be back Saturday. That's how I deciphered that. I could be completely wrong. I hope I'm not, but it's a possibility that I am. That being said, Michigan left tackle Ryan Hayes was asked a hypothetical question about playing without Blake Corum, and his response was this, quote, "Well, I think we've planned on this. He's a great player, but I think everybody else is just going to have to step up with him out, and I think we're up to the challenge, and we'll do that." Obviously, he was responding to a hypothetical question, so I'm not going to read into that too much with him basically saying speaking in past tense of Blake Corum and his availability, because I'm going to attribute that directly to that question again, because I want to, and again, full disclosure, because I hope that that's what he was doing. Again, full disclosure, I could be wrong. It's very possible, but I'm choosing to say that he meant that he was responding to the hypothetical question. Moving right along, we do have Michigan has a couple crystal balls in, if you will, 3 crystal balls, 2 for the 2024 class and 1 for the 2023 class. Let's start with 2023. 3-star defensive lineman Jamel Howard out of Chicago, former Wisconsin commit, of course, currently has 4 crystal balls in Michigan's favor. 4 crystal balls, which is very big. And 2024 3-star wide receiver Channing Goodwin out of Providence Day School in Charlotte, teammate of 5-star quarterback in Michigan recruit Jaden Davis, also had a crystal ball in his favor, as well as 2024 4-star edge rusher Brian Robinson out of Youngstown, Ohio. Michigan picked up a crystal ball in their favor for his signature in the 2024 class. A pair of 4-star defensive backs were also in attendance for the Michigan game against Illinois, those being Jair Hill and Aaron Gates. Hill, of course, the 4-star defensive back out of Kankakee, Illinois, whom Michigan is in a recruiting battle with Illinois for his signature, was back on campus for the 3rd time. And to take in this game, obviously, Michigan was not as impressive as was originally thought, and they did not cover the 17-point spread, but they did win a hard-fought, tough game, and Jair Hill took notice, acknowledging that it was a tough game, especially under the circumstances with losing your star player in the first half. Also, moving on to the 4-star defensive back Aaron Gates out of Sharpsburg, Georgia. He was also on campus in an unofficial capacity. Gates is actually a Florida commit, and he was making his 3rd visit to Ann Arbor, which has sparked real optimism amongst the Michigan brass that they'll be able to flip him. I'll keep you updated as that develops. There is another update for a Michigan recruit. 5-star Nicholas Harbor has added Georgia now to his list of official visits. He plans to visit Georgia in early December. This is a little worrisome if you're a Michigan fan, as Georgia obviously has an elite football program. They also have a very good track and field program, and we know that Harbor would like to participate in the next Olympics in track and field. Also, Georgia is recruiting him solely as a tight end, which is another thing to keep an eye on, because he doesn't want to pack on a lot of weight to play edge, as Michigan is recruiting him both as an edge and tight end. And if that is the case, then they may have a little something going. That being said, he also set a date. February 1st is going to be the date for his official announcement, so I'll keep you posted on that as well. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you know every time we upload a new video here on the site. Make sure you follow my guys over at Week 0 Productions. Until next time, I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. My ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'm gonna calm down. So I'm gonna calm down. Son, I just don't get that all that Maize and that lock and all that. I just don't get it. It's unfair. And how the